Hello, welcome again to Message in a Bottle Monday. And we have a beautiful bottle for us today. It is bottle number 43, Creativity. Love this one because I love creativity. I love what it represents. It's about being in flow and being connected to that collective consciousness that exists, that we can tap into, that is available for us. We just have to acknowledge it and allow that to come through. So let's get into what this bottle is telling us besides just that. And you can see the tarot card with it because I think it explains it's the visual really helps let it all sink in, the energetics of this bottle, creativity. So what this is telling us is obviously it's turquoise and turquoise, which is my fave color. I love this one. This is like my soul color, I feel. But what is the turquoise telling us? That's, again, the more of the throat chakra. So this is speaking from the heart because it comes from the heart because we've gone through, this bottle specifically is going through a process of individuation. So you've gone through this journey of self and you've come to the heart. And it, again, is, this brings you to a different, I don't like to say level, but it does, a different depth of self when you get to this turquoise color. And you can see that looking at the tarot card, and I don't know why I always feel like I need to do this. It's really blurry today, so I apologize. The resolution's blurry. But you can see that there's a man standing at the bottom of a mountain, and there's 8 cups. There's water everywhere. Flowing, moving. There's water over, where the hell is it? Over here. There's an ocean in the background, and then there's an iceberg behind the mountain. So this is all about flow, water, and water represents emotions and allowing those emotions to flow through us and then express those in some sort of creative form. Art is basically all creation, right? Drawing, writing, expressing, speaking, singing, journaling. There's so many ways. Music. There's so many ways to express everything that we are through that creative process. I mean, that's what this bottle is showing us. Last week, if you remember, the turquoise, it was turquoise and the coral together for the Hansel bottle, I believe, which was looking into the shadow, facing the shadow in order to be able to truly express from the heart. Now we have pure turquoise. So it's taking us on a journey again. It's telling it's time to go on this. It's not a journey where you have to go out and do. This is different. This bottle is on this journey of figuring out kind of the earthly functions in more of a conscious way. And now you've kind of sort of figured that out. You've got yourself to a different level. The process of individuation you've gone through, and now it's going forward to explore and create from a different place. It's from that divine place. It's like, okay, I've done all of this clearing. I've done all this work. I've really come through to coming within and connecting to myself. And now I'm going to go deeper and explore past the emotions, which help guide us, right? Past the emotions to explore and learn and integrate the universal laws of the world, meaning the divine consciousness, the collective consciousness, source, all of that. So it's really starting to bring that through and letting that flow through us, as well as expressing from the heart. But in order to really do that, it's kind of like we've got to open up and start being curious about these universal laws and the bigger picture. And it's letting that flow. It's all flow, 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 as water does, right? Water flows naturally, organically. It moves through, it purifies, it cleanses. And it's also the medium in which energy travels through. So as this card has so much water in it, it's got the ocean, it's got a waterfall, and it has an iceberg. So we can be frozen in emotions, and therefore we're not flowing, right? That there's a state of it. And then when waterfalls flow and the ocean flows, it's meaning it's coming through you. And the reason they talk about the ocean a lot is like the deep mystery. And a lot of you have even said sometimes the deep blue feels like the unknown, the scary unknown. Well, that is the cosmic consciousness. And if you think about the ocean, right? There's fish and all kinds of aquatic life and everything in the ocean. And there's a joke about two fishes that live in the ocean. And one fish goes to the other fish asking, like, saying, like, hey, what's all this talk about this water that everyone's talking about that we like have around us? I don't see that water that everyone's talking about. So think about that water, the water in the ocean, and the fish not even knowing that there's water around them. And that is what they move through. It's what carries them. Like dolphins channel their sound through the water. Whales carry sound through the water. So why I'm bringing this up is that we are literally in that cosmic ocean. So the space that is around us that people don't pay attention to, but I'm so intrigued about the space that we don't see, but there is literally energy. It is our cosmic ocean. It is what we are in every day, and we don't see it. We're like the fish that doesn't see the water around them. So that is really what this bottle is bringing us to, is that awareness and exploring those universal laws that have to do with that. And that medium that energy channels through is water. So that's really what this bottle is. It's really being creative and tapping into that and letting that flow through you to create and be this portal for creation from the higher realms. You know, it's tying that in to both. It's the process of individuation. So it's our human self and bringing that cosmic awareness into our bodies and like integrating that in and expressing from that place. So I went off on a little tangent, but I wanted to share that with you and just start being curious about all of the space around us. You know, we're literally, if you think about it, we are in a cosmic ocean. And that's where you hear a lot of how your thoughts manifest, or your thoughts go out and into the world, and the telepathicness that we have when you think of someone and they call you. I mean, that's that cosmic ocean that is around us, and that's how things move through. So be conscious of that, because you can bring that in through you and create from that place. And play. This is a very playful bottle. You can see there's you can't really see it, but in the back there is dolphins, and this is a dolphin color. The turquoise is dolphin. So very playful. It's being curious and playful, and also just really letting go of what we think we need that serves us, the very physical humanness, things that we think we need to survive. It's kind of like trusting and the letting go of that, and then going into the divine, the cosmic ocean, the collective, and tapping into it and creating from there. Because there is a deepness and a richness that you could never find in the earthly plane, if that makes sense. So open up to that. We have to be hollow, almost. Not almost, we do. We have to be letting go of the attachments that we've created in order to do this, to be this channel for that cosmic ocean, the collective consciousness, to come through us. It's really letting go of attachments to become hollow, like a tube, so you can be that channel and be in the flow of creativity from the highest place. Like, this is bringing in and channeling from the highest place and creating from there, along with our human emotions and all of that. So that's what this bottle is pointing us towards. So today, or this week, I would encourage you to be curious and allow yourself to play and create from that playful place, because that's how we really can tap into it as well. It's just non-attachment, playing and creating from that heart space. So thank you all for tuning in. I hope that made sense to you, but I'm going to be going a bit deeper in general with everything that I bring to unveiling Chi just because I think it's time. And that's what this bottle is telling us. Exactly. It's a shift in momentum. And it's, yes, it's about letting go of things that I want to help you with and like living in this earthly world. But it's also, let's talk about some of the universal laws and some of this other unknown, principles. Let's start kind of going deeper and just explore. We all don't know the answers, but we can be curious. And through curiosity is when we create. So that's what I'm going to be bringing in. Really excited. And again, bring it into your week. Just play and see what happens. Share with us. Let us know. And I will be in the rest of the week. Okay, have a good week. Bye.